Hey everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to more Fallout New Vegas. In the last part, we made our way to Boulder City, which is where I am currently, and we helped negotiate the peace between the NCR that are here and then the Great Khans that were here. We also learned a lot more about Benny, the guy who shot us in the head at the beginning of the game, and we learned where he is heading. He's actually going back to New Vegas because he's got some business going on there. So our new main goal in the story is to now head to New Vegas. This is the point in the game where if you're following the main story, like as it tells you, and it tells you where to go and everything, this is where you'll finally be heading off to New Vegas, which you can do right from the start if you want. You can start the game, leave Good Springs, go all the way to New Vegas, but it's going to be a really hard trek. So, anyway. And we visited a few other locations, I think, on the way here, but nothing really that significant. So, what I want to do in this video, we are actually going to start heading towards New Vegas. But I want to go ahead and visit some locations that are just over here. One thing I'm doing with this playthrough is I am going to visit every single location in the game and explore it, get the most important things from there, and yeah. So eventually I will do like a large like exploration run where I'll go to all the locations I haven't been to up till that point in the playthrough, but that won't happen for a long time. But what I want to do is go ahead and knock out some locations on the way to New Vegas, and there's a few just around here at Boulder City. So we're basically going to go like north, kind of around, and then we'll hit the main road again. And then what would be preferable is that by the end of this video, we actually make it to the outside of New Vegas. I don't think we'll actually get into New Vegas in this video. I actually think that's super unlikely, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. So, yeah, I hope everyone's doing fine. Today is... what is today? It's Saturday. Yeah. So I had a really long week of work because I'm like working at a summer camp right now. Not like a, summer camp that just anyone goes to. It's actually like at the college I work at. And it's really fun, like being with these high school students and everything, and just seeing them have fun and all of that. And it's a really easy job. I get paid like more than I think I probably should for the work that I do, but I really don't complain, or I try not to. Okay. Oh gosh. So these are Lakelurks, man. These are some nasty creatures. Okay, and they're actually fucking me up. Okay. Veronica, don't... she's like down there in the midst of them and everything. Oh, the problem with her being a melee character is that she has to actually get down into the fucking fray to be effective. But of course that leaves her very vulnerable to all kinds of shit. Okay. Alright, we're fucking them up. Alright, everything's fine. Okay. Yeah, so Lakelurks. These are related to Mirelurks, which I think there are some of those in this game, but I don't actually know where you see them. Maybe in like caves somewhere. But Lakelurks are way more common, and they are in Fallout 3 as far as I remember. I don't know if they're in Fallout 4. I actually don't think they are. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get some water. I'm actually all out of water. And so I need to get some while I'm here to bring it down. I actually stopped at Novak and sold some things, but that didn't really give me much. And the person I checked, like, he wasn't actually selling any water. He sold like one bottle of water, and I'm like, okay, that's not really all that helpful. Alright, so I'm just looking at my map here and my list. I actually went back and I had said in the last video that the lists I had were actually like destroyed with water because my cat had knocked over water onto them. But I was able to salvage them. Like, they just dried and they're fine. They look like shit now, but they're still usable. So that just makes the playthrough flow easier because I can just look down at the list, know it all is at a location, and go from there. And so with that Boulder Beach campground, there wasn't really anything there other than the Lakelurks. It's just a nice scenic little area out here, you know. And I kind of like it. I like campgrounds. I'm someone who goes camping whenever I have the opportunity to do so. I was actually going to go this summer for the 4th of July, but the campground I usually go to was like partially flooded. So that was really unfortunate. But yeah, you'll hear me gush about all these outdoor camping locations. And there's, in honest hearts, there's a lot of really cool locations that I like too that are outdoors. And I'll gush about them later. Okay. Anyway, so this is Ranger Station Alpha. Let's go ahead and see what these guys are up to. Yep. So these are Rangers. I think they're like part of the group that was actually like... That's what the sign was for. That's at the Mojave Outpost, like with the two statues. But I think, maybe this is just part of the NCR, but it might be those Rangers too. I don't remember.
When I got this assignment, I was hoping there'd be more gambling.
Oh, well, if you go to New Vegas, there's plenty of it.
Hello.
Hi, can you give me some information about this place?
This post isn't someplace a civilian ought to be.
Okay, anything going on around here?
Just the usual. Legion scouts try to slip across the river a couple of times a week, but they always end up floating downriver with holes in their heads.
What is this place?
Ranger Station Alpha. Ranger Lineholm is in command here.
Alright, tell me about the Rangers.
I'm not really much of a historian. The short version is that the Rangers are the elite of the NCR military. Best fighters in the wasteland.
Okay. Well, that's all he tells us. That's actually all that's here right now. There is a side quest that involves a bunch of these ranger stations, and we'll come back here during that side quest. So it's good to just know this is here. What are you pointing at?
Hello.
The rock? It is a very fine rock. You know, they used to say that the pilgrims would ride these for days. But, you know, okay. So, yes, we'll come back here later on, but for now there's nothing else here. Alright, we'll go northeast just a little, or northwest, rather. I can read my compass.
Hey.
We'll go northwest a little more, because there's, like, at least one more location in this direction, and then we'll kind of start doubling back towards the main road. I just figured I'd get these locations out now, because there's like, really no other reason you would come over here, I guess. I mean, this is a place that you would come to during the side quest I mentioned. Like, you would come to the ranger station, but that's pretty much about it. Okay, we're heading towards a location now, and I don't know if it's actually the place I'm intending to go to. It might be. It's kind of in the direction from the ranger station. Alright. Gotta be careful when you get up into these mountains, because that's where, like, the rad scorpions come into play. Like, those things just show up out of nowhere. I mean, we saw that when we were back by Prim, and we just got obliterated by rad scorpions. Not really a fun time. Okay, guess I could put that away and move faster. Okay. Mountain Shadows Campground. There's nothing here but a star bottle cap. Alright. So we could try to look for that. I imagine it's going to be over here. But if we don't find it, it's no big deal. Okay, good. We found it. It's all good. Everything's fine. And there's even some more bottle caps for my troubles. Yeah, so this... another campsite that looks really cool. It would be terrible to, like, be here at this particular spot when the bombs fell, because you could just, like, see all the planes coming, see all the bombs dropping, and it would just be terrifying. Like, you can't do anything. You just have to sit there and, like, take it. But as we'll find out, like, this area of the United States in particular wasn't hit as hard, and we'll learn about that later in the game. So, with that particular event, it would actually have been a little cool to be up here because you could see stuff happening, but there still would have been bombs going on or exploding around you. Still a lot of blasts, a lot of radiation. There's basically no way to escape it, but at least you would have had a nice view up here. So, alright. Keep on moving on. So now we're heading towards another location up here. If this is what I think it is, if my map reading skills are correct, which it's questionable if I had trouble reading the compass. Yeah. So there's just this random shack up here. And this is not a DLC location, because the DLC, or not the DLC, the mod location, because some of the companion mods I've downloaded have added like these random shacks. This is just here. And there's like nothing here other than some like really random items. I don't even think there's any loot. It's just a location on your map. It's almost like it was just some filler for some reason. But okay, whatever. Alright. So that was that. And we'll just keep moving northwest. There's going to be another location up here a bit. Okay. And this is actually a good place. Because I think it's involved in a side quest. It's always good in this game to go to a location before you have to actually go there for a side quest. Because then when you have to go there, it's just like you fast travel there and you're good. It just makes side quests like able to be completed so much faster. Yeah. Alright. So this is the location, and not this train, but this right here. This shack. This is the Followers' Outpost. Now, we could go up in there and talk to people, but there's really nothing there. We'll come here during a side quest later on, so we can talk to people then. But there's just a doctor. If you need to be healed, you can come up there and do it, but that's literally it. And there's this right here, a hollowed out rock. The sun is killing me. That's a very morbid message, but it's actually like pertinent to a major character in the Honest Hearts DLC, and we'll learn about them when we get there, obviously. But just nice little interesting tidbit to point out at the moment. I said there was really no point in coming here now, but I think I am going to come in here just so that we can talk to the people and make sure I'm not actually missing anything. My list says there's nothing here, but I could be wrong. Okay, hello.
The followers are always on the look for new friends like yourself.
Okay, well, I've already helped you out by sending power to everyone, so that should be commendable. Hello.
All that wealth is wasted on the strip. There are people in Freeside who need food and medicine.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, I guess they don't really do much, so this is literally just a place you come for a side quest, and you can't even be healed there. Alright, so redact what I said about this place. Sorry for the misinformation. Okay. Anyway. Well, from here... that was... okay. Alright, let's go a little more northwest, and I need to find the right map page. Okay, there we go. Everything's fine. We're good. Ignore the little shuffling of paper. Nothing important. Alright. So we're actually, like, really close to New Vegas now. I'm surprised by how fast this is going. I thought it was going to take us a lot longer to get to this point. I still don't think we're going to make it to New Vegas in this video, but there's like a pretty important place we're going to reach, and we're going to get like at least 1 or 2 side quests there. So maybe we'll do some of that stuff in this video. Might as well, right? Okay. So what is this place we're coming up to? So this is Grub and Glub rest stop. Alright. Nothing really here other than a trader and another star cap. Oh, and a level up. Alright. I'll take it. Gonna keep going with the repair. Definitely gonna get that science. And that lockpick. Alright. I think that's good for the time being. I just want to get my science and lockpick up so that we can do the most things with side quests. Like, it's really good to have those skills up because they're pretty important. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna... Bleh. Got all kinds of new stuff. Alertness. When crouched and not moving, you gain a +2 to your perception. I can see how that would be useful. Better healing from stim packs. Just get an additional 30 HP. That really doesn't seem worth it. Okay. Alright. So I'm going to look through these and then I'll pick what I'm going to pick. But it's just better if I read these and then make that decision without just sitting here making awkward commentary until it happens. So yeah, just a second. Alright. So after some deliberation, I'm actually going to take this intense training again, and I think I'm going to do probably another point to strength. Just because we're going to be getting some like really big, bulky weapons, and I want to be able to actually use those. And for most of those weapons, you have to have a high enough strength to be able to use them effectively. Otherwise, like, your accuracy is just destroyed. So yeah, it's good to have your strength up if you want to use more advanced weapons and stuff. So yeah, just something to keep in mind. Okay, another star cap. One thing I was thinking about when I was choosing my perk, I actually got a perk a few levels ago. Let me actually see what it was. It was junk rounds. And I was so excited about this perk because I thought I'd be able to make like ammo just using scrap metal and stuff, and you can't. You can use. All right, so this is gonna seem like a really random cut, and I do apologize for that. But when I was recording this video, something happened at this point in the recording, and my commentary just got completely cut off. So obviously, I don't have myself talking for the rest of this video, and I really didn't want to go back and try to re-commentate over the whole thing. So, for the rest of this video, it's going to be silent, and I do apologize for that. It might be a little awkward, but just bear with me through the rest of this video, the rest of this hour, or like 40 minutes or so. Things will return back to normal in the next video, but I just wanted to put this in so you know what's going on. So yeah, thank you.
Is there something I can do for you? I'll help you if I can. What are you looking for? The Crimson Caravan Company is north of here. They have just about everything you need. But if you're in the market for guns, go see the gun runners. They're expensive, but they have stuff no one else carries. Bye. Oh, you here to work? I think I have an extra shovel around here somewhere. Well, crops aren't doing so well. I'm thinking it might be something in the water. The pump station is pretty run down. You could go take a look around the place, see if you find anything strange going on. What do you say? Thanks, that's great. I should get back to work now. See you around.
don't handle buying and selling for the gun runners. Talk to the robot in the kiosk near our factory. Makers of the finest high-grade weapons and ammunition in the wasteland. If you ever get your hands on a piece of sweet, deadly hardware, there's a good chance that it came from one of our factories. For around 5 years now, I handle the supply end of things, raw materials and stuff. None whatsoever. Everything inside the fence is off limits, and the guards have strict orders to shoot to kill. A lot of our high-end weaponry comes from pre-war military schematics. If our competition got a hold of them, it'd be bad for business. Out here, we don't have bosses. Me, the gunsmiths, and the guards all know what we're supposed to be doing. Working for the gun runners is a sweet job. None of us would dare screw it up. Later.
Hello, welcome, sir or madam. Do you wish to purchase something? This kiosk was specially constructed around me to deter theft and assault. I am ready to process.
Can I help you?
McLafferty's a hard boss, but she knows what she's doing, that's for sure.
Hey there. Here's the rest of the payment I promised you back in Good Springs. I'm getting ready to run a caravan up towards Utah. There's a town called New Canaan which is supposed to be pretty prosperous. The Crimson Caravan doesn't have any branches out that way, so it'll be up to me to get things started. I'll see.
McLafferty's been riding asses again. Better lay low.
McLafferty's been riding asses again. Better lay low.
Hey.
McLafferty's a hard boss.
McLafferty's a hard
but she knows
boss,
what she's
but
doing,
she knows
that's
what
for
she's
sure.
doing, that's
Welcome to the Crimson Caravan Company, New Vegas branch. What may I do for you? I'm afraid we have no current openings for caravanners or guards, but I am in need of a runner. Deliver this invoice to Dr. Hildern. You can find him somewhere inside Camp McCarran. It's been a pleasure.
Hello.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear.
Hello.
A pleasure to meet you. I'm Dr. Thomas Hildern, Director of Operations, OSI East. I presume you're here about Vault 22? From Alice. I'll see that she's paid right away. Crimson Caravan runs a tight operation. Even out here in the waste, wouldn't do to keep them waiting. Was there anything else, or were you just here about the invoice? Yes. Goodbye.
Even the stupid NCR is investing in new research. We're getting left in the dust. There's a lot more troops here.
Hello.
If you're looking to buy or sell, you've come to the right man. The Crimson Caravan Company has the widest selection in the wasteland. Can do.
McLafferty.
but she knows what she's doing, that's for sure.
Welcome back. Well, you've proven yourself reliable so far. Would you be interested in more important jobs? As much as I like to handle matters personally, I can't be everywhere at once. There is a negotiation with a smaller trading outfit that I'd like resolved as quickly as possible. There's also the matter of Henry Jameson, an employee whose services I'd rather do without. His family connections make it difficult, however. And finally, I need someone to acquire the gunrunner's manufacturing specifications. This job needs to be quiet. No alarms, no deaths. There's a small trading outfit, Cassidy Caravans, that I'm interested in acquiring. They've been rather competitive, so it's time to buy them out. I have it on good authority that the owner, Cass, wants out of the caravan business. Cass frequently trades with the NCR, so you'll likely find her at the Mojave Outpost. The quality of the gunrunners' armaments is due to their manufacturing process. They craft all weapons on site. I want to know the secrets of their manufacturing process, which means you'll need to find some way to get inside their heavily guarded factory. I would greatly prefer that you perform this job undetected and without killing anyone, if it can be helped. The Jamesons are very wealthy ranchers back in Redding, California, and significant investors in the Crimson Caravan Company. I was pressured into posting young Henry as the manager of the New Vegas branch. As you can see, he wasn't exactly cut out for the job. He was much more interested in gambling and prostitutes, and because of his family, I can't simply fire him. Henry needs to be convinced to quit, one way or another. I won't have a useless employee on the company payroll. Thank you. Was there something else? It's been a pleasure.
You come around like a bad habit. What's on your mind? They want to buy Cassidy Caravans? Don't they know it's burned to ash? No. Even times being what they are. Not sure I'm looking to sell. Even for all the whiskey in Reno. Mojave happened. Hit by raiders packing some heavy firepower. Can't believe the Crimson Caravan haven't heard. So if you want to buy all of Cassidy Caravans, you're looking at it. And what I got in my pockets. Still, as little as that is, not looking to sell. If someone came up to you and offered you 1,000 caps for your name, would you take it? Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I don't want to hear your answer anyway. Point is, I made the caravan what it is. It's mine. Alice McLafferty, eh? No, I see the zeros, and I know she's good for them. Still, it's not about the money. Dad'd spin like a twister if he ever heard I sold our name for anything. Look, I know you came all this way, and that takes some drive. especially these days. Just doesn't feel right. Trading history for a slip of paper.
Howdy. Background?
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Should have brought something.
Hello, potential customer.